Driving to work this morning got me thinking about a discussion question we had to answer in school this week, talking about the Deuteronomic cycle. And it wanted us to relate it to the world today. How can it relate? And I just kind of felt compelled to share my answer with everybody. You know, right now I'm seeing an influx of religious posts on Facebook, including myself. I know mine started a little earlier. I was saved truly saved in January, and I started following Christ the way I feel like I'm supposed to. Anyways, the Deuteronomic cycle, and bear with me, this pollen's got my throat all itchy. The Deuteronomic cycle, the people turn away from God in step one, and they forget about Him. And in step two, God is displeased with the people, and He punishes them in some kind of way. Next step, He sends a judge, and this was back in the Old Testament. He would send a military leader or something of some sort to save the people, to lead them out of whatever oppression they were in, and then the judge would die and the cycle would repeat itself all over again. Now, I've been trying to figure out how to relate the judge to right now, and I'm not really 100% sure, because that one step, they're going to cry out to God. Sorry, I forgot that. I'm a little focused on driving as well, but people cry out to God in the earlier steps, and then He sends a judge. Well, if you look at it today, within our nation, Christianity is hands down the most ridiculed religion in the world. There's no doubt about it. And prayer has been taken out of schools. I know there's that big debacle over removing the Ten Commandments. I think it was in Alabama at their state house. It's a lot. Our nation could not have been turned further away from God and the values of the Bible and the values of God. And so we have COVID-19 right now sweeping the nation. So you have a nation, and it's all over the world, that is not following the Bible for the most part. If you look at the values of any nation, none of them are based around the Bible. I know I'm gonna leave the political side out of this, actually. I know that some prayers trying to be put back in the school here now, in the midst of everything that's going on, but that follows in with the cycle. And right now, you see a lot of, like I said, an influx of religious posts on Facebook, which is great. I love seeing it. You see that we are crying out to God to save us, because we realize, now I'm not saying God created this disease. I think they proved this is a man-made disease. Could God have influenced it? I don't know. That's a little bit above my pay grade. I wouldn't say one way or the other. But could God have stopped the spread of it? Absolutely. Is God displeased with us? More than likely, I would definitely think He is. there's a lot of, like I said, if you turn on the TV, it's hard to find values of the Bible within our media, within our nation. You know, a lot of people value the dollar more than they value the Bible. I mean, that's just cold hard truth. You know, I'm not judging anybody or nothing. I'm just stating, you know, that's the cold hard truth. Well, everybody's crying out to God right now to save us, because obviously nobody's getting a grip on what this virus is actually doing. It seems like we're just running in circles. So truthfully, it definitely seems like to me, like in all cases, God is the only one that can deliver us from this virus. And, you know, and He will. We cry out to Him. He'll deliver us from this virus. More than likely, and it's the part that is the hardest to say for me, is more than likely. I'm sure, you know, looking at social media, which is a large platform today, how many biblical, how many religious, how many God posts will we be seeing once this virus dies down and everything goes back to the way it was? Will Facebook still be flooded? I hope so. If history repeats itself, there'll probably be an influx in church, and then after a certain time period it'll die down. I hope that's not the case. I really do. I hope we get an influx in church. I hope that we can, you know, sustain that influx and move forward as a nation and get back to being a nation that is of biblical values. You know, it's always been freedom of religion, but it was also based off of a lot of biblical values of Christianity when the nation was formed. So hopefully we can get back to that. And like I said, I mean, I know God will deliver us from this pandemic. I mean, you know, hopefully everybody's doing well. I know my family personally has been directly impacted, not with sickness, but with layoff. Fortunately, I'm able to go to work this week without having to interact with anybody. I still have to interact with the pollen, but I'm not having to interact with anybody, so that's good. So I'm still able to, you know, provide for my family. But, you know, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all keep practicing social distancing. You know, God will deliver us from this. Y'all just don't panic. I know a lot of people want everybody to panic. It's not time to hit the panic button. I know a lot of people are dying. I know a lot of people die every year. I'm not trying to make any less of it. But, you know, it is what it is. We're in this situation. Death is a part of life. Death is part of the Bible. You know, it's something you can't avoid. You know, I think God's definitely using this for us to grow. I mean, we're spending more time with our families. You know, we're spending more time worshiping God. I feel like more people are growing closer to Him, myself included. You know, and sorry, I don't know what these people up here are doing. And you know, everybody just, I mean, we're benefiting from it in a way, and a lot of people don't see the good in it. God sends blessings in everything. And I'm not saying that, you know, displeasement is not in here, but He does everything out of love. So just know that God loves you, and that hopefully that Deuteronomic cycle doesn't repeat itself like I said, it's kind of hard to not repeat history. It always does seem to repeat itself, but you know, I'm definitely praying for everybody. I hope everybody has a good morning. So if you're an essential worker, definitely hope you can stay safe. If you're working closely with the outside public, you know, I'm not really sure what precautions, not really sure how much good masks will actually do or anything else to stop this disease. I mean, you know, it seems like it can get you no matter what you do. So just y'all stay safe, practice that social distancing, and hopefully we'll get through this pretty soon.